So this week has been a little I don't know, a little bit challenging. I had a rough start of the week. Monday I officiated the wedding, which was really sweet. It was sweet. It was really sweet and intimate. And I really loved it. I just loved how it was just intimate. It was just a few people and that it was super non-traditional. And we did the ceremony in between appetizers and dinner, which I just loved. I thought that was just really cute. So that was nice. That was a nice it was a nice time. And then I managed through it with pain level. Luckily, I got a spot that was close by, so I didn't have to walk super far. But I still just think the drive, which was 45 minutes, and then sitting for the extended period of time, that little bit of walking and then driving back, I think it just agitated my body. So Tuesday, no, so Monday night, I was in so much pain on Monday. I was in a lot of pain on Monday. And I didn't sleep that night. I could not sleep because it was so intense. And then Tuesday, I had a work meeting at 9 a.m. And so trying to just even be present for that was really, really difficult because I had been up all night just in pain and didn't sleep. And so that was challenging. It was challenging. And so that was yesterday. Yeah, that was yesterday because today's Wednesday. So that was when I made the decision that I'm I need to take some time off from work because I can't focus. That is really the reality. I can't really focus right now. And the medication, one of the medications that I'm on, it makes me sleepy. And that's the one that I'm taking pretty much the only one that I'm taking now at this point. Yeah, and I take it 4 times a day. So, and he upped it because I went to the doctor yesterday because it was really bad because I didn't sleep. I called the doctor at 7 a.m. And I got an appointment. So he upped my meds. And so yesterday evening, that was the first time that I was taking them, and they had me just out of the loop, just a little wonky. And so my focus is just a little bit off. And I really had to be real with myself. And I'm like, Michelle, you are not going to be able to focus and even to be able to work for real. Let's be real about it. And that is the truth. Ow. Ooh, that was my knee. Ow. That hurt. So, yes. Yeah, I'm like, Michelle, you're not going to be able to focus. It's not realistic at all. And you can't predict how you're going to be feeling day to day. And that really is the reality. I have no idea. I didn't anticipate that. I wasn't going to get sleep Monday night. I thought that, I was exhausted from the day. And so I thought, I was going to be able to go to sleep and sleep because I was exhausted. But the pain was just so intense. I could not fall asleep. I think I maybe got a stint of I think there was a 20-minute period, maybe 30 minutes in the night that I dozed off for a second, but then I woke back up and I was just tossing and turning the whole time. It was rough. That was a rough night. So, yeah. So I knew that I had to make that decision because I need to really be able to focus on just getting myself back together. Because it is a challenge. It really is a challenge. That is really the reality. It's a challenge right now. It is hard doing things, and my body is physically tired. I am tired, and it hurts, and it's aching, and it's nonstop, and so it's trying to navigate this thing that you just can't ignore and can't stop feeling because it's very much there, and try to like continue on doing life. Like that's kind of what it's, I guess, what it feels like, or what it's kind of like. Um, I got in just like a pain rut, and where it was just going crazy, and it was just, I couldn't think anymore. And I lost focus because it was hurting a lot. So, whew. So yeah, it's navigating through the space of it all, and like trying to find the balance of what I can do based on my current situation. So I'm like really trying to not let this, even though this is a major burden to my life right now, like it really is, not to let it get me down, you know? Because it's so easy for that to happen. Because you're just like, oh my God, I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't. And it's like your mind so easily just goes to where, what you can't do. It goes to the lack. It goes in that direction. And I'm really just trying in it all to try to stay and remain grateful. And so I'm still in the morning, I am writing what it is, three things that I feel grateful for today. Because even in the midst of all of this, like, I know that there are things, and there will always be things for me to still be grateful for. And it's really, I don't know, it's really kind of beautiful to witness how, each day something happens in the day for me to feel gratitude. Like there are things that occur that just make me feel grateful. And now it gives me just something else to write about being grateful for, like even in the midst of this. And I don't know, gratitude is just such a beautiful practice because it takes you from thinking that there's only this, it's only this, it's only what's inside here. And gratitude expands that, and it shows you your situation just from a different perspective so that you can see it in another way. And I really appreciate what the practice of gratitude has done in my life, because it has helped to shift my perspective on so many things, because it's so easy to get in that mentality of, again, of I can't, or I'm not this, or that programming that starts running in our minds. Like it's just so easy to go there. And I've found that gratitude really helps to shift that perspective. Gratitude really offers you sight, and it allows you to see something in a different way. And so it's powerful in that way. It's powerful. So yeah. So that's been my thing. That's what's been going on. So again, it's been a little bit of a challenging start of the week, but we are here and we persevere, right? So I am going to oof, sit and just chill for a bit, because I was kind of doing, I had to do some back and forths with the doctors and all of that stuff. So I was sitting here doing that, because I had to ask them for some things. We're having an issue getting an MRI approved for me. So that's been a back and forth between the doctor's office and insurance, trying to get this appeal done. And then they're trying to schedule something between the doctor's office and insurance. And oh my goodness, it's been a lot, because I just want to get this MRI done so that we know what's going on, what's causing the pinched nerve, because it could be something like disc related. It could be like a bulged disc, or it could be a herniated disc or something like that. So that will help to be able to see what's actually like going on in here, what's causing this thing. But we're having difficulty with insurance because they don't want to cover it. They denied it. So that's been a back and forth. And honestly, that's a bit exhausting for me, like to sit and to have to do the back and forth, to sit to make the phone call. Like that feels a bit exhausting for me. So I was just doing that. And now I feel a little tired. So I'm going to just kind of chill out. I'm going to just chill. So yeah, I am actually watching YouTube. I'm watching YouTube, and I'm going to continue doing that and just kind of chill and rest up. I might take a nap, maybe. We'll see. Because I did sleep better last night, but it was still, I slept for maybe like 3 hours and then got up. That's kind of been the better sleep, is like a 3 hour stint, 2 to 3 hours, and then I'll wake up and I'm kind of stirring, move, like it's a thing, and then I'll go back to sleep for maybe another like 2 hours or so, 2 3 hours. So that's like a good flow. That's like a good flow right now. So I'm still like just sleepy. Like I'm just tired still. But yeah, I feel crazy. What? Yeah. I need to get my eyebrows done. Like all under here. Yeah, I need to get my eyebrows done. And my nail, like this, I don't even know what happened. This like popped off the other day, and the thing is, it did it so gracefully because I didn't even know. I didn't feel anything. I just happened to look down at my hand, and I'm like, oh, my whole middle finger nail is gone. So yeah, I'm actually going on Monday. I had the nail appointment already scheduled, so I'm still gonna go, because I think I can do that. That's not a long drive. The sitting I'm a little nervous about because I'm just like, ugh, am I gonna be able to sit for like, this hour and a half or whatever? But I think I'll be okay. I think by Monday I will be okay to be able to do that. At least I hope. So we'll see. We'll see. But I'm excited to get them done because I've had them for a while, you see. And they were cute, but I'm ready for something else. So yeah. All right. I'm out of here. Hey y'all. I just finished crying. Oh man. I'm just feeling so, I feel overwhelmed and frustrated. I got the call this morning that my insurance finally approved the MRI. So I was so thankful for that because that's been 2 weeks of waiting. I don't remember if I mentioned if I mentioned the whole thing of what's been happening with that. But basically, I went to the doctor last week, Monday. I guess it's been like 2 weeks now. I don't even know. Time is like so elusive for me right now. I don't even know. But I went to the doctor. I think it was last week. The doctor put in for me to get an MRI. My insurance denied it, and then it was like a back and forth trying to get it appealed. And so it was a lot of coordination between calling the doctor's office, calling the insurance company to try to keep the ball moving with things. Finally, the insurance talked with my doctor's office this morning, and they approved the authorization for me to get the MRI. And I made an appointment, and I was able to get scheduled today for the MRI. I was actually really surprised when I called the hospital. They had openings, so they were able to get me in today. So I went this afternoon, and I wasn't able to do the test. I wasn't able to do the scan, and that felt really frustrating. And I couldn't do it because I was in so much pain. So I don't know if you've never had an MRI before, what it is, it's like it's this machine and there's like a bed. You lay on your bed on your back and they like put you into this big machine, and it's kind of like it's kind of tight. Like they talk about, like if you're claustrophobic, it can be challenging to do the test because you're laying down in this machine, and like the roof is like literally probably like this close to your face. You're tight in it like this. It's like it's uncomfortable. Like when he slid me in, at first I was okay. And then as he kept sliding me in and you're like, your full body is now in this whole machine, you feel like trapped. You almost feel like, oh my God, like WTF. And so my heart started kind of like beating and like racing a little bit. And then he pushed me a little bit further in, and like, then I could see the light at the end. And so I was okay. Like that reassured me that I was fine. But the issue is that when you are in an MRI, you have to maintain the position that you are in and hold still for like an extended period of time, like 30 minutes. You're just in that position and it's really loud. There's like this knocking, banging sound that's going on. And so he slid me in the first time, and I was like, I need to get out. I'm like, I need to get out. I just need to like kind of get myself together because I was really uncomfortable and there was a lot of pain that was radiating through my leg. And so he was he was so kind. He was really, really kind, and I really appreciate his just his patience with me. And I know that they probably see this all the time. You know, you have patients coming in to get this test done, and it can be challenging. And so I really just appreciated his just his kindness and his warmth, because it was frustrating, because it's like I want to just get this test done so that we know what is going on inside my body, but at the same time physically I couldn't lay there. And I tried it again after he took me out. I'm like, okay, let me just try to like thug this out. And so he put me back in, and I was in there. He started the machine, and it was probably 30 seconds later, and I'm squeezing the emergency thing because so that he knows like I'm not okay right now. And then he pulls me out, and I'm just bawling, crying because I could not take being in the position. Like even at home, I can't sleep on my back. That's one of the positions I cannot do. I'm like sleeping on my side because it's really painful on my back. I guess it's the pressure, like the pressure from being back, and it's probably causing extra pressure on the nerve. And then it's just causing this radiating pain down my left leg. So I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And I knew I couldn't do it. I'm like, there is no way that I will be able to tough this out for 30 minutes. I was done after 30 seconds. So he pulled me out and he said, you know, that there is something that they may be able to prescribe me before I go in to do this that may help me to relax. Like it'll relax my body so that I'm not really feeling my body so much. And so now that's the next step. So it's to reach out to the doctor, which I did already, through the portal. That makes life so much convenient. It's like, you know, calling is just, sometimes it's just a challenge and I don't have the mental energy to like call and like do this stuff on the phone, but being able to converse through the apps is really helpful. So like, this is one of the ways that technology is awesome, you know, for the way that it's helped communication in this kind of way. But, so I reached out to the doctor's office and I'm just waiting to hear back from them, just to let them know that I went, I couldn't do it, and basically what's the next steps. But yeah, I'm just feeling, I just feel overwhelmed and I just feel a little defeated right now. Like, and I feel frustrated because I just want to know. I just want to know what is going on in my body, like what is happening in my body, so that we can address the issue. because I don't want to just keep addressing the symptoms. And that's what I'm doing with this medication that I'm on. It's like, this is really just addressing the symptoms. It's the fact that I'm in pain. And this medication is helping to make the pain a little bit more tolerable. But I do not want to just keep managing symptoms. I want to get to the root so that that can be rectified. Like, I just want to have quality life again and just be able to do like regular basic things, like take a shower, you know? Taking a shower has literally become like the hardest thing that I do like all day. And it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Because it's the thing that I love. Like, I love my showers and I love spending time in the shower, and it's like, it's a whole moment for me, you know? And like, I keep the lights dim and I put on like my LED lights, and I like to have my music and candles, and I really do a thing for my shower. And it's like, it's hard that I can't do that. And even just trying to do just the bare minimum basics is so hard. Like, it's such a challenging task. Just the thought of it feels so overwhelming to me today because I'm feeling so drained. My body is physically drained. Mentally, I'm so drained. And emotionally, I feel really, really drained and depleted. I don't feel like I have any energy. And so that feels challenging. It feels challenging. I feel challenged today. But yeah, I know that it will rectify itself. I do have trust in that. I know that there will be a way, obviously, to get this done, because I am not the first person that has had this issue, and I know I will not be the last. So I know there are ways to accomplish this task of getting the test done. It just felt like a blow is how it felt. Like, I'd been waiting for 2 weeks to get this approval, and it's like, okay, finally I get this approval, and oh my God, I can go in today and get an appointment. Like, what? I couldn't believe that. I was so excited. I'm like, yes, like, I can go in, I can get this done. And to not be able to do it, it just felt like such a blow. It just felt like such a blow. It felt like such defeat, you know? But yeah. Yeah. So I am going to get something to eat. I'm really hungry. So I'm actually gonna I'm gonna make this pasta. I'm gonna just make some pasta because I want like something feel good, like a feel good kind of thing. That's like filling, and pasta just does it. So I'm gonna go and do that and make this like garlic butter pasta and just chill. I'm just gonna chill and relax. So I'll catch y'all later. Bye.